$150,000 of Terry Bradshaw's money. One of the Super Six matchups this week, which we'll get into now, is Aaron Rodgers and the Packers visiting Dak Prescott and Skip's Cowboys. So on Sunday night, the 3-1 Cowboys will host the 3-1 Packers at AT&T Stadium. Last week, the Packers took a rare home loss at Lambeau to the Eagles, and the Cowboys suffered their first loss at the hands of the Saints. Dallas had their worst offensive output of the year with Dak and Zeke struggling. There won't be any room for that with Aaron Rodgers coming to town. So, Shannon, who wins on Sunday?
No, look over here.
You're not going to do that.
Don't look over here, Skip Bayless. Look.
Wait.
I don't normally look. What I try not to do is that, but I had to do this yesterday. I got on the Packers website and I looked. Davante Adams did a little jogging on the side.
Uh-huh.
Basically nothing. Brian Bulaga, starting right tackle, limited. Basically.
Limited, but not out.
Stop it, Skip Bailey. You think you're slick. You think you're going to snooker me to pick this game. I'm not doing it, Skip Bayless. Look, this is a very bad matchup for the Packers. You know this, Skip Bayless. First of all, the Packers are dead last in rush defense. They are the fourth worst in yards per carry, giving up 5 per game. 5 per game. 5 yards per carry. The Dallas Cowboys, they're not going to fall into that trap of what happened against New Orleans. They're going to be hell-bent. Oh, y'all think we're the running team that showed up in New Orleans last week. Well, let me show you. We're better at running the football than Minnesota. We're better at running the football than the Denver Broncos. We're better than the Eagles that dropped a $176 the last time you took the field, Packers. Because you know why? We have something you don't. We have Zeke Elliott, and you did it with 2 guys. So Zeke is about to go for probably about $150. Skip, the Cowboys are going to win this game because of Zeke, not because of Dak. That's what you want to have happen. But Zeke will carry the Cowboys to a victory. It's still going to be a close game because you know why? Because they got Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers is going to make this game competitive. But I don't like the matchup, especially because I don't believe Brian Bulaga is going to play. And D-Law against a backup.
DeMarcus Lawrence.
Yeah. And with Bakhtiari is going to have his hands full on that turf. Robert Quinn, and they get Ty Crawford back. So all these guys coming back, you think you're slick. You think you want to snooker me into it. No, I ain't giving you no bad bets. Nope, it's not happening.
Really?
I'm going to take the Cowboys 27-20. But I tell you what, I wish Davante Adams, they're going to see, I pray. Please let the Packers see the Cowboys again in the playoffs, or at some point in time, probably going to have to be the playoffs. And if Davante Adams is there and Brian Bulaga is there, I don't care where they play. It can be Jerry's World. It can be Lambeau. It can be in Iowa. You're going to take the L. But enjoy this one. Enjoy this little victory here because we're injured.
Did I just hear Shannon Sharpe pick the Dallas Cowboys over Aaron Rodgers? Did I just hear that?
No, I'm picking the Dallas Cowboys over the Green Bay Packers who are injured.
Really?
Yeah.
Who are injured. Are you pranking me? Is this like...
No.
No?
But your day coming.
Okay.
Your day coming.
So I want the world to know that, he of little faith across from me just folded his tent and ran.
Nope.
Just ran into the hills to hide because all I hear every day on this show is Aaron Rodgers is the greatest thrower of the football ever. He's transcendent as a passer. We've never seen anything like Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, he's throwing to Scanlon. Valdez Scanlon, that's what he's going to be throwing to.
Jimmy Graham?
Really, Jimmy Graham? You saw Jimmy?
Geronimo? Geronimo's good.
No, that's the only time you ever heard Geronimo is when he's jumping out of the airplane. Geronimo! Yeah. When the last time you heard somebody on the field named Geronimo?
When he's in the end zone holding the football saying, I just caught another one from Aaron Rodgers?
And you saw Jimmy Graham twice last Thursday night drop touchdowns that possibly could have won the game.
Those were bad throws.
Skip, you ought to be ashamed of yourself.
I thought this was the Aaron Rodgers who, he's been telling me all week, owns the Dallas Cowboys. I've been saying he's got a hex over the Dallas Cowboys because he gets more breaks than any quarterback's ever gotten against any certain team that he's played. And you're folding your 10 on him? No. He's playing Dak Prescott, who can't throw, says the Hall of Famer. Can't throw.
If he had Davante Adams, I would take him. What did Davante did to like you said, little Jordan Lewis last year?
Yeah. Well, what happened the last time Aaron Rodgers visited Jerry World, 2017? Who was the star of that game? It wasn't Aaron Rodgers, it was Aaron Jones. Am I right?
No.
Aaron Jones ran for 125 that day, and I just kept saying, stop him. It reminded me of the playoff game here in L.A. last January.
Well, the reason why that happened, Skip, is that they were playing coverage because they had the utmost respect in Aaron Rodgers' ability to throw the
You
football.
don't think they're going to play coverage this time?
With Scantlin and Geronimo Allison?
Here's what I'm not buying. Devontae Adams is not ruled out for this. Want to bet that he plays this game? I told you yesterday, and I'm going to stand by it. Devontae will play. All those injured players, they were just limited.
Okay.
Half of Dallas' team was limited yesterday.
Okay, I'm going to do you like you did me. How did Amari look? Well, you said, nobody, Joy. He told me the other night, who gets an MRI because they just want to go get a lay in the MRI and get that?
Yeah. What did Amari say on Wednesday?
What'd he say?
He said, I got all kinds of things wrong with me. His foot is still hurting from his plantar fasciitis, and he rolled his ankle.
And how he look?
He's got your basic high ankle sprain and should not have played at New Orleans.
And how did he look?
Come out of his brace.
And how did he look?
Yep. Okay.
It's Skip. Now, you know what turf is.
Even Steven.
No, even.
Right? So one guy's got a turf toe, the other guy's got 2 bad feet. My guy's got 2 bad feet.
I tell you what.
And you're running from this?
No. I know guys that now you know Dion had Dion toe made him call it a career.
No.
Jonathan Ogden.
I've seen it a lot.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Skip, go.
But he jogged. He jogged. He's going to play. Want to bet?
Nope.
This is America's team in America's Game of the Week on Fox, 4:25 Eastern. Be there. He'll be there.
Skip.
You know why Aaron Rodgers is so good against Dallas? Because he's such a front-running showboat and hot dog. This is his stage. It's Jerry World. It's the world stage. It's what I used to hate about it.
We got a topic coming up a little later. We're going to talk about front running. But here's the thing.
Yeah.
We're not going to. Why would Devontae Adams risk further setting himself back for one game when we still have.
It's Dallas.
Nobody cares about Dallas.
Oh, stop it. This is where all the biggest concerts, the biggest fights, everything takes place at Jerry World,
Skip,
including Aaron Rodgers.
Skip, you do realize that after this game, there's 11 to play. So, okay, he plays. He injures the toe worse, and now he's out 8, 9 games. What has that done?
You know what I think, Joy, has just happened? I think he is seeing the light about my team.
No.
Yeah, that's what's happening here. And I'm going to go so far as to call this a turning point game, even though, to your point, it's obviously still very early in the football season.
A turning point game, Skip?
Yes, because they did lose 12-10. I'm talking about my team, not Green Bay's team. I'm talking about mine. Have I not told you throughout the offseason and throughout the preseason how much I believed in this team? Have I not told you that again and again? I believe in my team. I believe in my quarterback. I believe in the firepower of my offense, even with a limited Amari. By the way, I think Michael Gallup's going to come back, I think. So got that going for us. And I believe in the potential of my defense, but I underline that word potential. I saw flashes of brilliance at New Orleans, albeit against Teddy Bridgewater. But they do have Kamara, and they do have Michael Thomas, and they didn't get in the end zone. And that's a pretty good start for that defense. They didn't play anybody in the first 3. That was their first test. But this is the one.
They failed.
Okay, they failed because they lost, but that's the only reason they failed. Now you have to bounce back against another good team, not a great team, not a very good team, just a good team. The Green Bay Packers featuring an Aaron Rodgers who's on the downside of his career. He's not what he used to be.
Okay, so with all that being said, and you made this point, his completion percentage, his QBR.
They've fallen 4 straight years.
Okay, 4 straight years. So Aaron Rodgers is not, says Skip Bayless, Aaron Rodgers is not the quarterback that he once was.
He's 18th in QBR right now and 24th in completion percentage in the league.
And he's going to be playing without Brian Bulaga, and he's going to be playing without Devontae Adams.
He will not. They're going to play. Just watch.
But how well will they play, Skip?
Okay, well, I don't know. But if he's that guy that you still say he's the best, he's up there.
Why didn't Dak, when Amari was limited on Sunday, why didn't Dak deliver them? If he's that guy, what you said.
You don't have your number 1 or your number 2 receiver. If you take both of them away, you got nothing. I don't have a Jimmy Graham at tight end. I don't have that.
You got Jason Witten, who's going to the Hall of Fame.
He's older than you are.
He
you
runs
say
like
you could outrun him right now.
But Dak loves Jason Witten. He caught the ball. You see him turn up, got 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and what did he do? What did he do Sunday night?
Coughed it up.
He coughed it up.
You're not still saying you can outrun him.
He thinks he can.
Joy, you seen him? Joy, he had a head full of hair. When he was on TV, he had a head full. Not look at him. Looking like Kojak. Skip, you remember Kojak on Telly Savalas?
Yeah. So here's the point. Dallas is better than Green Bay. I believe that with all my heart and soul. But now it's time to be that.
Oh, blowout.
To do that. No, I'm not saying blowout.
no, blowout.
No, it's time. Let me finish. Can I talk today? I don't know. You're all revved up on, what have you been drinking this morning?
Go ahead.
I don't know.
Go ahead.
That's not Henny talking, is it?
Go ahead.
You know? So it's time for my team to rise and shine and do that. It's time on the virtually the national stage, 425 game, to rise up and show America you're wrong. You're overreacting about the 12-10 loss, and do this. Live up to all. Look at all the accolades this team got after a loss. Pro Football Focus still ranks the Dallas Cowboys this week #1, the best team. That the second level stat from Football Outsiders, I don't want to get too deep into this, but that DVOA, it's supposed to be the stat, and I never even talk about it because I can't even understand it, but it right now ranks Dallas above Kansas City in DVOA. So they got that going. And then ESPN's Football Power Index this week, even after the New Orleans game, projects the Super Bowl matchup, the #1 Super Bowl matchup, to be New England, Dallas. Okay, that's fine. That all means nothing to me until you go out and do it on Sunday. And here's my only issue with Sunday. You go out first, you need to pay Aaron Rodgers back because he has owned you. He's been the luckiest quarterback in the history of Dallas Cowboy Green Bay. Well, has he not? Just for perspective on this, can we see the Dez catch just one more time? Because I just
was not a catch.
Yeah, I just, everybody knows it's a catch. And I know the Cowboys watch our show, so I hope they're watching right now, and I hope they get fired back up by this, because this is the all-time robbery. He catches it, he runs with it. Actually, for about a stride and a half, he runs with it. 2 strides. And then he tries to slam it on the goal line like a running back. He is left-handed. And they said, that's not a catch? Are you kidding me? And a bunch of Cowboys still on this roster, the whole offensive line virtually, played in that game.
Jason Witten
And Sean Lee played in that game. So they should all say, we got to get some revenge on Aaron Rodgers this week. And then what happened in the playoff game? 2016 season.
Y'all caught the L.
Yeah. Why do we catch the L? Because Mason Crossbar caught the 2 biggest breaks on field goals I have ever seen. Could we just see the 2 field goals just to keep everybody's mind straight on this?
What?
I want the Cowboys to see these. That's the first one. And he mishit it. It's sliced. He mishit it. It's a dying quail, and it ekes over the crossbar, hence the nickname Mason Crossbar. That's 56 yards. I don't know how it got there. I don't know how it made it. And here is the game winner, and he snap hooks it left, and suddenly it fades back to the right, indoors with no crosswind. That's impossible.
Skip,
that cost me that game. That's 51 yards. He hooks it off the foot. I said, I'm good, overtime.
Skip, if you don't mind me asking, what's Mason Crosby's job? Is he a taxi cab driver? Does he park cars?
His job
He's a field goal kicker. Is
to hit it right down Broadway, to hit it solid.
Stop.
If you hit it solid and you ace it, I'm good. I just say that was too good.
Greg Zuerlein hit it solid.
No.
And it was solid right.
He just pushed it solid right. He did hit it solid.
But he hit it solid.
No, he did. And I thought it was going to hook because all his previous 3 had hooked, and it just stayed dead straight outside the upright.
So
those 2 were mishit, both of them.
Hold on. Coach, the Patriots have a mantra. Joe, you know their mantra. Do your job. What's Mason Crosby's job? Kick field goals when given the opportunity. He did it.
Saved Aaron Rodgers. Saved him. So here's the point. You're trying to push me into one trap, and it's the Zeke trap, because I've told you from the start, this year it's more about Dak than Zeke. This is a throwing football team that sets up the run with the pass. And Kellen Moore, or probably Jason Garrett, fell back into the Zeke trap at New Orleans. How many 1st and 10